At Sandown as we take you back to Greg Miles.
They're in. Again, thank you, Chris. They're set to go. Gates are back and they're off and racing. Naruma Guy near the outside, just a little slow to move out of the stalls. Denny Boy was away well, and so too Ben Dance there. Centuries Fox. Vowtint settling down about fifth or so down near the inside as they come to the first of 14 fences now. Our Aura's rider called for a cab, but he's gone up along the inside in the red colours as they came along to the second now, and it's Denny Boy out wide, a narrow leader. Oh, gee, sat down though. He nearly fell. In fact, the rider has been thrown off, Denny Boy, at the second jump in the race. He's okay. He's taken a harmless tumble, and Denny Boy is going to continue with the field. They swing down for the lane. Our Aura is the leader from Vowtinsk on the inside. Ben Dance here in third placing, jumping it awkwardly. He lost a bit of ground at that. Centuries Fox is prominent too, up the leading few horses. Over the next, they're being followed then by Wild Trista, towards the end Gilligan and Naruma Guy, Pomcell and Rami's Son as a distant last as they jump the next fence. And that riderless horse still continuing with the field. Here's the next jump looming up. Our Aura out in the middle of the track as a leader. Couple of lengths in front of Centuries Fox and Vowtinsk together. 4 lengths behind those, Ben Dance here, Gilligan. Wild Trista next on the outside, improving over that jump with a lovely leap at it. He's being followed then by Naruma Guy, who pecked a bit. A break of about 6 lengths then to back in the field, Pomcell, and a distant last, Rami's Son. Out of the straight now, they've jumped the first 7 fences, a little over 2,000 metres to go, and Our Aura is going to run them up the hill at the back of the course, leading out by the best part of 4. Vowtinsk and Centuries Fox share second and third, about 4 lengths in front of Ben Dance here, and another 2 lengths to Gilligan, 1 to Wild Trista, at least 3 lengths to Naruma Guy, last year's winner, followed then by Pomcell and Rami's Son continuing with them, although 10 lengths from the second last horse. They're climbing the hill now. Here's the double at the foot of the rise, and Our Aura led from Centuries Fox by 3 lengths. He took off early, and his margin came back to only a length and a half now. Our Aura from Century Fox. Vowtint saving every inch of ground on the inside with Ben Dance there next and Gilligan. 4 lengths to Wild Trista. 3 or 4 lengths at least further back in the field then to Pomcell. Naruma Guy is spotting them. Too big a break, it would appear, and Rami's Son is a bad last 1,400 metres to go. And here's Centuries Fox is going up on the inside of Our Aura. Here's the double up on top of the hill. Our Aura's been jumping out at his fences. Oh, Vowtinsk dipped at that one. He's thrown Jamie Evans off. Vowtinsk has lost the rider at the first of the double up on top of the hill. So they jump the next. Our Aura leads, coming down the hill with 2 to run now. 2 jumps out now, and Our Aura gets away again on Century Fox. Ben Dance here is moving up with Gilligan going very quickly. Gilligan's made a fast dash around the outside side to have a crack at the leader. Then 3 lengths to Wild Trista and 10 lengths to Pomcell, and 8 lengths to the back of the field there is Naruma Guy. They're coming up towards the third last one now, and Gilligan swept up to go towards the lead. At the third last, Gilligan jumps it in front of Our Aura, Ben Dance there, then Centuries Fox and Wild Trista. Here's the second last one. Gilligan, the leader, comes to it, jumps it pretty well from Our Aura, who's still jumping out. Centuries Fox goes through on the inside. Wild Trista the outside running on, and they're clear of Ben Dance here with a long break to Pomcell and Naruma Guy. 1 to jump, Gilligan leads. Century Fox coming through on the inside, and Wild Trista still running on, but Gilligan with a nice lead. Here's the last. Gilligan over it beautifully from Wild Trista now second and chasing hard. He's coming after Gilligan. Gilligan by a length. Wild Trista running him down, but Gilligan's kicking again, and then Centuries Fox. Gilligan's finding a bit. Wild Trista still digging. Gilligan being tackled now by Wild Trista. Scott gets everything out of the first timer, and Wild Trista beats Gilligan by a length. Centuries Fox third. They're followed further back in the field by Our Aura, and then Ben Dance here with a long break. Naruma Guy, he never came into it. Pomcell was next, and Rami's Son trailed them all of the way.
Spectacular affair. The Red Leaf Steeple goes to 6 Wild Trista to pay $12.63.30 over 4 Gilligan $1.70 and number 3 Third Centuries Fox $1.50, 6.43 after the first at Sandown. Moving in.
Racing in the Coolridge Handicap, and Evangeline, and there she goes, two of the best to break. Commencing well was Yarrow Place. The favourite La Willow got into stride nicely, followed by C Street Gal and Preface. And then at the head of the others comes Potions and Poems, and La Tash getting up on the inside, followed by River Cheyenne, Kamala Beach. A good margin off Maresmo and Chelsea May, and Julie Magic is last. 600 left to go. And the Newcastle filly leads the way as she goes, 3/4 to a length, La Tash. Third is Potions and Poems. A length and a half further back, Yarrow Place, Kamala Beach, followed by River Cheyenne, and behind those La Willow, and Evangeline's gone very wide, but La Tash runs to a clear-cut lead on top of the rise, and La Tash put about 2 lengths ere she goes. Kamala Beach on the inside, and then Potions and Poems, and Maresmo's made up many, many lengths, but La Tash zipped away down to the 100 metres. She's full of running, La Tash. She's about 4 lengths on Maresmo, followed in third position by Kamala Beach, but this is a breeze for La Tash. La Tash effortlessly from Maresmo and Kamala Beach, and then there she goes, La Willow, followed by Evangeline, Precipice, Yarrow Place, and then Potions and Poems, Julie Magic, C Street Gal, Chelsea May, and River Cheyenne knocked up to run last.
Super Tab, 3 La Tash, 430, 180, 7 Maresmo, 240, 8 Kamala Beach, 220.
Glenn Boss first, 380 and 170. Number 7 Maresmo, 220, and 8 Kamala Beach has paid $2.80. She's by Mukadama La Tash from Cowboy Kate, a rancher mare, bred by the Gracelands Park Proprietary Limited, has many owners: Dr. M. Gleeson, Mrs. J. Foley, Mrs. S. and Dr. L. Senderitz, Mrs. B. and R. Cowan, Dr. A.W. and Mrs. K. Stern, and Dr. P.C. and Mrs. S.A. Wilson. Congratulations to you all. You've got a very nice filly here with La Tash, who had her first run only on the 1st of April at Wyong, and at big odds, 12 to 1, she won by 3.5 lengths, and with natural improvement, she's taken it here to Randwick today, and she's simply outclassed them in the first of the afternoon, for which we stand by for the numbers. 380 and 170 she'll pay. A Chestnut filly, 2 by Mukadama, as I say, and Glenn Boss, the winning rider. 3, 7 and 8 are now official. Number 3, La Tash first, G Boss. Number 7 is second, Maresmo, written by El Cassidy. She's by Dahia from Sajama, Anthony Cummings, the trainer. A number 8 third, Kamala Beach, trained by Ian McPherson, a Bayo Brown filly by City Dancer from Rommel Daniel Beasley. The 4th went to number 2, and that was Ere She Goes. The winning margin was an easy 3 1/4 lengths, 2 1/4 split second and third. They've run 58.97 on this dead track. The record is 57.80, so they're just over a second outside Jade Lace's long-standing class record, held here since 82. The first 400 in 23.49 and the last 600 in 35.48. Maresmo is looking for longer. She's a filly that'll win races, but 1,000 metres is too short, and also added to that the fact that she was coming back from 1,200 metres at her debut at Canterbury to 1,000 metres today. It's a pretty difficult assignment, but she's going to win races for sure. Nice filly, but so's the winner. Here are totes confirmed. Number
They got her away okay. She actually was one of the best away here, but Dinner Star took it up now. Instant away quickly. Just behind them, Phase Delight, Chow Baby, Bung Lung. Yellow Star going back on the fence, and then Show Chic Lady. Further back, the Bartered Bride, Miss McCartney, Desert Mistral. Instant worked around the outside, took up the lead. A length and a half, Dinner Star at the 1,002. Further back, Bung Lung. Yellow Star fourth, the fence. A length, Chow Baby running fifth, followed by So Chic Lady, the Bartered Bride. Phase Delight, 1.5, Miss McCartney, and 2 to Desert Mistral. Good keen pace at the 850. Instant out by 2 to Dinner Star. About 3 further back is Bung Lung. 2 then to Yellow Star running fourth. 1.5, Chow Baby fifth. The half, Bartered Bride sixth, the fence. 1 So Chic Lady, and then Phase Delight. And Desert Mistral got up on the inside of Miss McCartney, going down to the 550 metre mark. Instance put on a good speed by 2.5 to Dinner Star. A length, Bung Lung. They got out about 4 lengths to Yellow Star. To the outside, Chow Baby, Desert Mistral, followed by the Bartered Bride. In the straight inside the 350, and instant by 2.5 to Bung Lung. Dinner Star to the outside. 3 further back, Yellow Star with Chow Baby under the whip. Desert Mistral to the inside. Instant still a nice leader at the 200 though. 2.5 to Bung Lung, and then Dinner Star and Chow Baby out deep from Desert Mistral. Instant's got them beaten though, the Boulder. Instant's 3 in front of Bung Lung. Chow Baby finishing off late, but Instant wins at about 4 or 5 lengths. Chow Baby grabs second. Third's tight, the tiring Bung Lung or Desert Mistral the inside. They got away from the Bartered Bride, then Yellow Star, Dinner Star from Miss McCartney, So Chic Lady, and it's the last bar one, Phase Delight tailed off.
8 Instant, $12.50 and $3.90. Number 1 Chow Baby, $1.90. For third, 4 Bung Lung, $3.90. Or 6 Desert Mistral, $1.60.
Number 8 Instant, $12.90, $3.30. 1 Chow Baby, $1.90. Those for third, 4 Bung Lung, $3.80. Or number 6 Desert Mistral, $1.50.
Over the last 500. Ridden by Eddie Casser, number 8 Instant, who won a race at Wagga last start. Before that, beaten at Kilmore. It's trotted home. Second is number 1 Chow Baby, always chasing pretty hard. And Bung Lung has hung on for third just ahead of Desert Mistral, who got back to last and made ground up on the inside, but Instant outrunning. Straight down to the fence, ensuring a good speed, and has just run them off their legs. Chow Baby second, about a half neck in front of Bung Lung, and about a half head to the fourth one, Desert Mistral. Too Good, Instant, prepared by Ray Lawson. Had good odds around the 12-to-1 mark here by Prego from Renouncing, an abdicating mare, raced by Miss N.B. Merton, trained by Ray Lawson, ridden by Eddie Casser. 19 starts for 4 wins. Won at Wagga on Saturday the 20th of March, won by 4 1/4 there, and before that ran 6th of 13 at Kilmore on the Cup Day there to Putter at 16-to-1. But outrunning, and has won well from Chow Baby.
Right at the barrier, Kembler. Toad Sam.
Racing this time, Fortunata getting back in the early stages with Happy Fairy and Crimson Flight. And Win City, the favourite, landed in front from Try Gold and She Wishes. And then Wichita, followed by Alliston, Ginger Spark. A Break to Natural Is My Name. And then Dancing Jester, closely followed by Fortunata, who's picking up some ground. Beauty Bell on her outside, Damala her inside. Then Brief Promise, Happy Fairy. Street Star second last, and Absolute Crimson Flight to the course proper. And Wichita has a shot at the favourite, Win City. In third spot, a length and a half away, but caught out wide as Alliston. She Wishes in a nice spot, fourth, fifth, Try Gold, and then Ginger Spark, followed closely by Natural Is My Name, Dancing Jester, Damala, and then Fortunata, Beauty Bell, followed by Brief Promise, Happy Fairy, 2 1/2 into Street Star. At a length further back is Crimson Flight. Win City, the leader, coming to the corner in the car stakes. Got away a shade, about 3/4 of a length on Wichita. In the third spot, Try Gold, and She Wishes is travelling fourth. Almost room for her to come between the leaders now as they straighten up. And Dan Beasley hasn't moved on Win City. And Win City increasing her lead to a length and a half. She Wishes, Natural Is My Name, Try Gold. And then comes Wichita and wider out on the track, Brief Promise. But it's Win City down to the 100 metres. Win City about 2 clear. Natural Is My Name, and Fortunata is starting to fly. But Win City's hanging on. Fortunata, too late, I reckon, Win City. Might have just nailed Fortunata in a tight finish with Natural Is My Name third, and then came Damala, Street Star, Happy Fairy, Try Gold. Good margin then to Wichita, and then came She Wishes, who didn't go on with it, from Dancing Jester. A good margin off next, Ginger Spark, and then Beauty Bell, Alliston, and Crimson Flight last to complete the course.
First leg of the treble to number 1 Win City, 210, 140, 13 Fortunata, 180, 7 Natural Is My Name, $4.
Coming home very solidly on the outside. When they jumped away, she was paying on the place tote 210, and Natural Is My Name third will pay 410. There go the numbers, in fact, 1, 13 and 7. 7 out of 10 for Win City now. What a superb job she's done. By City Dancer from Crested Jewel, trained here by Ronnie Quinton for the Rankin family, JM, RM, GR, KW and HJ Rankin in partnership with JF Magna. My City Dancer from Crested Jewel, a Bay Filly 3, and Danny Beasley, again the winning rider. He certainly has the key to this filly. Number 13 is second, Fortunata, one more stride. By Dr. Grace from Extradite, a Bay Filly 3, Graham Beck, Jimmy Cassidy. And number 7, third, Natural Is My Name, by Naturalism from Singles Bar. Chestnut Filly 3, Anthony Cummings, Greg Childs. Number 9 ran fourth, and that was Damala. In New South Wales, the Quinellas played 8.30, exact at 12.10, trifecta, 107.70. Winning margin was a slender one. It was a short head with a short neck between second and third. Short head, short neck. They've run 123.47. The race record held at 122.38. The first 600, 35.71. The last 600 in 36.48. Here's the winner coming back towards the enclosure now. 7 out of 10. You can't do much better. Win City and Danny Beasley. Okay, you've heard the race. Not much more I could add. Fortunata, one more hop. She gets the prize, but she didn't jump all that quickly, Fortunata, so maybe there were excuses. A very happy trainer of Win City, Ronnie Quinton, comes back, and He's making a good fist, isn't he, of racehorse training. His stable's here on track over adjacent to the half mile. And he's been a great trainer, too, of fillies. When you look back through his relatively short career, the fillies and mares that he has had, by gee, there have been some good ones there. And I think back, too, to when he was the #1 rider for the Neville Begg stable. And he obviously observed the pattern in which Neville trained. And Neville, as we all know, was a great trainer all round, but particularly fillies and mares starred. OK, now totes confirmed. #1, Win City, 210 and 130. Number 13, Second Fortunata, 210. And the third going to number 7, Natural Is My Name, 410. Quinella, 830. Exact at 1210. The trifecta paid $107.70. Third of the day with Mick Dittman not here as yet. Summa Cum Laude, number 8, Jimmy Cassidy. Take out number 9, Free Air. And back with the openers when available.
At the Barrier L.